Recorded Books and One Click Digital present A Cowboy to Come Home To by Donna Alward, narrated by Pilar Witherspoon.
Chapter 1. Cooper Ford was 6'2" of faded denim and plaid cotton, accessorized by an insufferable ego. The smile slid off of Melissa Stone's face as Coop pulled the door to the flower shop closed behind him, the little brass bell dinging annoyingly as he reached up and took off his hat. Oh, wasn't he all charm and politeness? Melissa's replacement smile was plastic and somewhat forced. Just what she needed at 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, to be face to face with the one man left in Cadence Creek who she wished would simply dry up and blow away. "Afternoon, Melissa." She gritted her teeth at the sound of his deep voice, somehow musical, even when he was saying the most mundane things. "Cooper?" She refused to call him Coop, like everyone else in town, like she had years ago when they'd all hung out together, having a few beers around a campfire after a Sunday night softball game, when he'd been the sort of guy she'd been proud to call her friend. Now he was Cooper. If she thought he'd let her get away with it, she'd call him Mr. Ford. He deserved it. But that would be a little too obvious. A very stiff Cooper sent the same message with a touch more subtlety, even if he did remain Coop in her head. The old days were gone. They weren't friends any longer. To her recollection, this was the first time he'd ever deigned to darken the flower shop door. He smiled at her. "Nice day out there. Cool, but sunny." Oh, this was positively painful. The weather? Seriously? She blinked, trying to ignore Coop's big frame, which fit perfectly into his dusty jeans and the worn denim jacket that looked as if he'd had it on for at least a decade. The edges of the collar and cuffs were white and slightly frayed. The jacket gaped open, revealing an old plaid shirt with a streak of dirt smeared across his chest. One positive thing she could say about Coop: he wasn't lazy. From the look of him, he was straight off the ranch. From the smell...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?